Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading today. So it's been a long time since I've done one of my Twilight sessions, but I just kind of love the idea of being able to hang out with you guys and just do some tarot, some late night. You know, it's in the fall, it's October, the leaves are turning colors and it's beautiful. I actually filmed the intro when I was home over the summer, but I wanted to film for the kind of winter months, autumn months here for you guys. So my parents have the cute fireplace in their bedroom. So I did the intro there, and now I am back here at my place and channeling a little fireplace sessions for you. So I kind of feel like this is like a little kind of like a late night soiree where we're able to focus on, you know, love and relationships like we would always do if we were at like a little slumber party, or if, you know, we had finished dinner with, you know, your girlfriends and you're just hanging out drinking some wine or some tea and you want to talk about, you know, the people you like. And of course, the important question on our minds is, does the person we love us back? So I wanted to do a video called Do They Love You? So we're gonna channel a little bit and see with the tarot cards, you know, do they love you? Are they in love with you? Is it something that can bloom later on? Like, can it progress to love? Earlier this year, I did a video called Do They Like You? So to see if the person you're interested in is interested in you back. But now I wanna see, has it blossomed to love? So you have picked this really cool tarot deck. This is called the Inner Hue, and I got this from my bestie, Lauren, who is in Boston. So I wanted to use this as kind of like the Fireplace Autumn Sessions tarot. So I love that you guys have picked this one. And you also have picked this beautiful opalite crystal of your crystal of the evening. Usually I do a crystal of the day, but today you have a crystal of the night. So I'm going to put this in frame for you, and we're going to be able to start to channel to see what is going on with you and your person, and do they love you? Okay, so let us see here. Because I get a lot of people watching my videos that aren't sure if their person's into them. They're not sure if it's a one-sided thing. They're not sure if their person will ever step up. So I think it's something I've always been interested in when you guys comment. And this is a special request video for Morgan. So shout out to you, Morgan. I hope this answers your question about your love life. So first we're going to see a little bit about what's going on between you and your person. So I will do reversals, and I'm going to start off with a little relationship spread. So I do have 3 cards for you in regards to what, you know, how you perceive the situation from your side, what's going on, what you're seeing, and then 3 cards for them, what they're seeing, what's going on in this connection. And then we have 3 cards for the past, what has already happened between the two of you, to kind of see where this is headed and to bring you to this current moment. 3 cards for the near future within now and the next 3 months to see kind of how this could progress between you and your person. And a card for a final outcome or a longer term beyond 3 months future. So while I'm releasing this video, it's October, so most likely these cards will go between now and the end of the year, but you might be watching this video at any time, and maybe even 2023, 24, any other time. So just feel free to calculate between now and 3 months ahead in the future, and that will determine kind of the near future and then a beyond that card. So this is what's going on between you and your person right now. The cards that are in reverse will face me, and then cards that are upright will face you. So I have for you, all right, all of your cards are in reverse, but that's okay. It just might be that you're sensing that there are some things in this connection that are still kind of tricky and confusing. So I get for you the 4 of coins, and I have that in reverse. See, the cool thing about nighttime, doing little like evening Twilight sessions, my Fireplace Sessions series, is these cards show up super vibrant. So I do love that. But the 4 of coins, I'm seeing for you that it's like you have surrendered and kind of not let go of this connection, but you have decided to kind of sit back and luxuriate in your own energy and see like what is your person gonna do. So with this Four of Coins, I feel like you're not holding on to your person so tight that you're like smothering them. I get that you are kind of like letting go and letting God, or you are surrendering and letting the universe take its course. So you aren't holding on so tightly to your person anymore. But also, I don't feel like you're closed off, because Four of Coins can also be like a closed up, closed off card. And so the Four of Coins card reverse is kind of like you might just kind of have put it all out there with your person. You may have already kind of told them like what's up. I get with the Six of Coins that for this, it's like normally the Six of Coins card upright, and I apologize for the glare. Some of them I guess show up better. Some of them still show up a little bit tricky, so I don't know how to angle it for you guys. But the Six of Coins, what you see is you see hands kind of holding and pentacles. So with the Six of Coins, usually it's a generosity card, but with it being reversed, I feel like you might not be giving to this connection anymore. You might be pulling back your energy and kind of seeing what they're gonna do. So I feel like you're not really over giving in this connection anymore. And then I get for you, I get the King of Coins reversed. So you see that your person could be a marriage partner. But again, if they haven't been living up to their potential, and you feel like maybe they haven't been living up to their potential, that things are in reverse right now, and that you know they can come through for you. Like when you see the card, it's like you have this king with this big old bear. You see that they have like a big presence. But if they're not really coming forward, then it's kind of like you're just kind of feeling like they've been disappointing you perhaps, and they haven't been moving forward. And that's probably why you're watching this video, because you're like, do they even love me at all? If they loved me, why would they treat me this way? Or if they loved me, wouldn't they act on it? And I get that message a lot from a lot of you guys watching, is sometimes like confusion about how can they feel or say that they love you, or you think that they love you, and then they act this way or they treat you this way. And what I want to say is, just because people have feelings for you doesn't mean they can automatically treat you amazing. It doesn't mean they already know all the lessons, that they're evolved about love and relationships, and that they're able to like take action on things. They're still going to have their wounds, their baggage, their mistakes, the lessons they need to learn, and they need to still grow and evolve and everything. So they can be in love with you till they're blue in the face, but it doesn't mean that they're always going to take action on it, because they don't always know what to do in love. So your person, thus nonetheless, your person doesn't quite know maybe how to act on their feelings, but you do feel like there's a potential where they could be like a marriage partner for you. Now, your person, how they're experiencing this energy and how they're thinking and feeling about you right now. So I get for you, okay, High Priestess. Your person is keeping all their secrets to themselves. So, well, not to me, but to you. So basically, the High Priestess is upright, which means your person is being secretive, clandestine, keeping things all to themselves. Not being, like, I wouldn't say not being withholding or closed off, but just kind of maybe being private, or not really just kind of revealing to you, like, what's going on. And I know that can kind of seem like the same thing, but on one hand, it's like, when somebody is closed off and everything, that means they're like super anxious and fear-based, and or maybe even, wounded. But in this particular case, I don't feel like your person's necessarily acting out of trauma. I feel like they're just kind of chilling. Wow. Okay, actually, I just peeked. I just looked ahead. Literally, you guys, I'll put this down for now. So, look at what you got. You got the King of Coins, and it's reversed. So for you, it looks like this. On your side, look at who they think is their wifey. Oh my gosh, here is the Queen of Coins card, just like the King of Coins, right? And they're both reversed, and they're both on each other's sides. So what that means is you feel like your person is like future husband material. And I'm going to just say, like, these gender roles at the moment, I would say your divine masculine could be marriage material, and your person is feeling like their divine feminine, which is you, could be marriage material. But I'm just going to say, like, the energies that I feel like in this, just for like simplicity moving forward, I would just say that it seems like you identify as a woman, they identify as a guy. If not, this might not be your pile. I'm going to take it from, and you can still kind of interpret as you go along, but for me, this is what I'm feeling, and I'm just going to take it from here and go on like that on this particular pile for this one. So I would say you think your person's future husband material and they're not coming forward. Your person is thinking you are Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well. So they think you're future wifey material, but either they think you're not coming forward, maybe you've stopped putting in the effort, and they're kind of now doubting whether or not you're still as interested as they thought you were in the beginning, or that you said you were, or that maybe you felt like you were. So it seems like, because literally how cute is this, you guys? I don't know if you guys have seen this close up, but there is the divine counterparts, husband and wife. Look at these little bears, his little bear and her little sleeping bear. That's so cute. It's like you guys are teddy bears. And I love how it's like you guys have each other's little totem animal. This is so cute. You guys are so mirrored. I love this so much. And you're on your throne, and you know, he's just ready and waiting with his all provider, protector energy to give you all sorts of love. So this is amazing, but you guys are both reversed right now. So it might be a timing thing. It might be that you guys are reacting to each other and that's how you guys are behaving with each other. Or it might be just that that's kind of like what it is right now. So maybe they feel like they can't be with you at the moment, but that they want to be, and that they plan on it, they hope for it. Because in this card, I get the World. And I love how with these tarot decks, they do incorporate astrology symbols sometimes. So for this particular one, as an example, they have Saturn here. So it might be a Saturn thing. It might be a karmic placement. If you are a fixed sign, or your person is, and if this is a Saturn thing, meaning a Saturn transit, it might be, now Saturn is a planet of karma. It's a planet of destiny. It's a planet of things happening to you to make you guys grow as people and learn lessons, etc. Saturn is a restrictive energy that's very strict. So you're getting the World for your person. And with this is interesting because this is like, and you can even see succulents in here. You can see a butterfly, probably a moth actually, but I think you can see like a butterfly. It's so interesting because Saturn is basically here where I see there's growth with the succulents, and I see the moth or the butterfly, which is beautiful. So there's like potential for growth, change, and transformation made by Saturn by doing it, kind of learning the lessons the hard way. So your person is learning their lessons the hard way, but they are growing and they are changing because of this connection and because of you. And I feel like maybe they think that you've grown and changed and transformed in a way that's beautiful, coming into and have the potential to be this Queen of Coins, as your person has the potential to be this King of Coins. And I feel like with Saturn, if you guys are that fixed sign, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, or Scorpio energies, that Saturn is moving out of what's blocking you guys or restricting you for the last, since I'm releasing this in October, I'll say for the last 2 years. And 2 years and like a month or two. And is moving into Pisces March 8th, 2023. So that would be the time where maybe your blocks are removed, or maybe this connection can progress to the next level if you guys are those fixed signs. If you guys are other signs, then we'd have to look at it individually, but that's the message coming through for you guys with this. But because there's a World, you guys might be separated by geographic distance, by karma, or by life decisions that have happened along the way. But what I love is like how all of this energy is contained in the egg, almost like it's needing to hatch. It's like it's in the incubator right now, and it needs to kind of grow and percolate and all of that. So what I'm seeing here is they think the world of you. They see that there's so much potential. They see just as much potential in you as you see in them, and just as much future longevity as you see in them. And it's beautiful with it all being contained in the egg, because I do feel like even this moth or this butterfly here, it's already starting to break out of this shell, because see how the wing tips are higher than the shell line. So I feel like it's so beautiful. And it's so funny, I actually never go like deep dive into the symbolism of a card, but this time I'm inspired. So really cool, you guys. I think this is fantastic. So I feel like if this is not love, it's definitely on the way. So that is awesome here. Now in the past, what has happened between you guys already, for some more details? Number one, you guys probably have broken up and made up in the past already. Because the Six of Cups is that in the past you guys have reunited. This is a reunion, this is reuniting, this is coming back from the past. Did you guys resurface in each other's lives during one of the Mercury retrogrades? We just had one in September. So it's an interesting dynamic. And even when you see the card, see that butterfly again. It's a little hard to see this particular one because of the glare, but it's very interesting where you can see a butterfly caught in this kind of spider web energy there. So there's a spider web, there are a lot of spiders and bugs, and there is a feather. So it's interesting. So it's kind of like you guys have been stuck on each other for a while. And I love the angel feather or the bird feather, where it's like you guys have gotten spiritual, intuitive messages about each other. And also with that feather, it's beautiful because I feel like it's like angels are like protecting this connection. So that's beautiful. So I love this here. So very, very cool. So you guys have kind of had like a makeup breakup situation or reunited, or you guys have gotten back together in the past. So I want to say that this is probably an ex or somebody that you used to date that now you're trying to get back together or work things out with, for most of you. And then I get the Maiden of Cups, which is the Page or the Princess of Cups, but it's reversed. So again, it's kind of like, maybe you're even pretending to pull back your love, but you still feel all the love for your person. Because look at this energy. So the upright card is basically this maiden where she's covering her eyes, but she's like peeking. So it's very cute. So it's almost like you're trying to be like, I don't see you, but you're still like maybe spying on their social media or doing whatever. So I like this. It's cute. So yeah, so Maiden of Cups. So I do feel like that, like with your person, that it's definitely like you're definitely giving a lot of love. It's very cute. But I feel like you're probably in the past you were giving a lot of love and then maybe you hid it or kept it to yourself. So you guys both might be mirroring each other in regards to trying not to like let on that you guys like each other as much as you do. So I think that's very interesting. So this Page of Cups is reversed, where again you were feeling feelings but keeping them to yourself. Or again, maybe you guys got back together and then they started up with their antics and then you pulled away the love, or you were questioning like, should I even really be doing this if you're acting this way? Kind of like that. Or it might be that like with this connection that, you know, you guys had pulled away your love, and then there is a catalyst where that's why they moved in forward towards you, or that's why they came back in. So there is this energy. So there's kind of like a reuniting makeup breakup energy, loving each other but hiding it from each other, but still spying on each other. And then I get Three of Cups, which is happiness, celebration, love. It's a lot of cheerfulness. It's a lot of partying, good times. So I feel like that when you guys did get back together, it was like a celebration. You guys were so happy. You were so elated. So that is so beautiful. So I do feel like that it was mutual, that you guys were both like jumping off the walls excited. Now, and then you probably got insecure and worried about it, and then you guys got all in your head. And when I say you guys, I mean both of you. All right. Now with this, so in the next 3 months, oh, look at this guy being so loving. So I love this Knight of Cups energy where he's giving his heart to you like a gift. It's very, very beautiful. He is definitely on this rock, isolated by himself, where he has like a whole sea of emotions in front of himself. So like, look at this so cute dude where he's just on this rock, like surrounded by all of his feelings. He is overwhelmed and drowning in his feelings. I mean, he has a good hold of it because he's above the water. He's not like submerged in it, like struggling, treading water. But he definitely is, you know, now stranded. So I feel like your poor sweetheart is going to be in the next 3 months kind of feeling like overwhelmed by their feelings, having a grasp on it, but also kind of feeling stuck, like, oh gee, I painted myself in a corner with all my feelings. What do I do? How do I progress forward? So I would say in regards to does your person love you, I would say most likely yeah, because this Knight of Cups is so much love. So that is so beautiful. And I love this for you guys. So he is upright in the next 3 months, overflowing with love. And then I get the Six of Swords reversed. So you guys might not have like a commitment though. So the Six of Swords, I always look at kind of as like a partnership or a commitment, or at least working together as a team or being in the same boat. But with it reversed, I feel like within the next 3 months, it might be hard to be in a commitment or be part of a team or work together in some way. So there's still kind of some separation energy there. What I want to see is there a, okay, it's a dog in the sky, but this almost is like, how much does this look like on this card, if you can see it with the glare? How much does this dog up here look like that little bear, that little teddy bear that's in both of your king and queens? So much so. So it's very interesting. So I feel like it's like there's still such a protectiveness. There's such a loyalty though. So even though you guys don't have the commitment, there's still such a protectiveness and a loyalty. And then the Six of Wands in reverse. I feel like your person does love you, but they're having a hard time being your hero. So this Six of Wands with, unfortunately, the glare. And I don't know how to do it. Anyways, because a lot of whiteness, and usually white cards are reflecting, whereas the bright colored ones are super easy. So this Six of Wands is basically, just imagine a lot of wands pointing to the ground. So with this, it represents how they're having a hard time being victorious and successful with you, and their energy is kind of defeating in a little bit. They might feel a little defeated, and that might be why they're so stranded with all their feelings, because I feel like they might feel a little defeated. They might still not have figured out how to take action on this or how to best progress this forward, because usually the Six of Swords is about progressing something. So I feel like your person loves you. They have all the feelings. They just don't know how to make this tangible and ground this like into reality. And then I get the Ace of Swords, which I'm not sure which direction it was, so we're going to take it upright because I'm an optimist. And I like the Ace of Swords for the longer term future, which is you guys finally, even though there's a glare, there's a big sword. It's just a sword. And so basically your person is going to open up about their feelings, and you're going to open up about your feelings. So everything that has been kind of kept inside and minimized, or, you know, kind of denied, where you're like, oh, I don't love you, or your person's like, I don't feel this way towards you, I feel like you guys will have a heart to heart and you will be able to communicate it. And it's kind of a little less emotional, because air signs, Ace of Swords is like intellectual. It might be in the head. So I feel like it's going to be more like you're sharing facts with each other instead of like sobbing on the phone crying to them. So I feel like you guys might be a little matter of fact about it, where you're like, well, yeah, of course I have feelings for you, obviously, instead of, you know, drunk crying. So that's kind of what I'm sensing for you guys with what's going on right now. So that's kind of the energy at the moment, and, you know, for the next few months. That can, you know, the future can change, of course, based on what you guys choose to do and what you guys work through individually, but I do feel like that's kind of where it stands as of now, if nothing changes. So I'm going to now look. I can't use my fun truth deck because it doesn't really show up on camera, but I will do all the colorful fun decks that will show up. So, or at least the ones that apply right now. So I'm going to do some Stellar Energy Oracle, and we also really dissected that tarot reading, like deep dive. So we actually used up a lot of time with that, which is helpful because I feel like it gave us a lot of relevant information. So I'm going to do 5 cards and see, what is your person thinking and feeling about you right now? Do they love you? And, you know, just as a hint, if cards show up with the word love in it, I'm going to take that as a yup. So, all right. And anything that says destiny or fated or twin flame, like all that stuff, that's a yes. Okay, burdened heart. So I feel like your person's feelings are burdening their heart. So I would say that actually they're feeling the weight and the responsibility of their feelings for you, their love for you, all of that. So I would take this as a yes. I would say that their feelings are like weighing heavy on them because they take it extremely seriously. They are trying to balance out their emotions. I get the balancing act card, so there is this. So that is cool. I feel like they're trying to kind of just like manage their feelings right now. Lasting promise. Look who loves you. I love this. So that's cool. This is a wedding rings card. So I do feel like this is connected to that kind of Queen of Coins reversed, where they're seeing you as like future potential wifey, because here are even the wedding rings, which is so beautiful. So I'm loving this for you guys. And then falling leaves. Yes, I do feel like that they might even tell you that they love you in the next few months or in the fall. So depending on when you're watching this video, your climate, your seasons, etc. around the world is different. But yeah, I like this for you guys a lot. So beautiful, beautiful. I do feel that this autumn they will be proclaiming or declaring their love for you. And then I get Okay, fine. So from some of you. Others of you are going to have to wait because I get divine timing. I wish that it was more like concrete, but I do feel like that for some of you, they'll be telling you this autumn. For others of you, it's going to be in the divine timing. But what this tells me with divine timing and lasting promise is I feel like it's definitely, if it's not love yet, it's close to it or building to that. So I do like this for you guys. So that is cool. All right, now I want to see more colorful decks. What are their feelings? Okay. Ocean of Emotion. So what does pile 1's person feel for pile 1? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do the whole table because they're on an island of their feelings. Poor thing. Okay. I can't accept it. Denial. Your person's probably in love with you, but denying it to themselves. Though in this card, you can see the mirror where they're having a hard time facing themselves in the mirror. They're having a hard time accepting the energy. With this, I can't accept it, denial, I do feel like they care for you like so much. So there is this, but I feel like that denial energy is what stops them and what makes their actions confusing or what makes them pull back and not even want to tell you. So there's that. Lonely. Look at this person on an island, basically. So they're so feeling alone. It says they're tired of feeling alone. They're lonely. They're in denial. But if they stopped being in denial, then they could have pile 1, and then they wouldn't have to be on this lonely island. And misery. Yeah, look how miserable they are. I think they might think that this is unrequited. I think they might think like, oh my gosh, pile 1 doesn't like me, so I shouldn't like them. Or, oh, I'm not allowed to like them. I think for some of them, this might even be like a forbidden love. But it says, I'm haunted by the past and my own inner darkness. Misery. So your person is haunted by the mask that this person has been wearing. So I feel like they're kind of screwing themselves over by their own choices and by keeping themselves kind of, you know, all isolated and pushing people away and not sharing their feelings with you. So that's kind of what's going on because they're going to be kind of suffering in their self-isolation at the moment. And then guilty, riddled with guilt and shame. Yeah, some of you guys, this is a forbidden love. For some of them, they may feel guilty having feelings for you, especially if you guys are in a third-party situation where there's other people involved. So yeah, they are riddled with guilt and shame. They may just also feel like that they just don't like themselves as a person. And because of that, they may feel like they don't deserve you. They may feel like they're destined to be alone and that makes them miserable. So your person is suffering a lot actually right now. I'm surprised I didn't get more suffering cards on their side. So it's interesting. And then greedy. I want it all and I deserve it all. So your person's also kind of suffering with like this greediness energy. So that's a bit tricky for your person. And then warmth, and it says, I miss you and your warmth. So your person misses you, so that's a love card. So I take that as like a pining, a longing, like a yes. And then I get freedom. I am ready to break free. So they're trying. So see how it goes like denial. They're denying that they're lonely too. They're probably saying like, I'm fine, I'm okay. But they're denying that they're lonely. They're miserable. They're feeling guilty because they're wanting to have you and possess you and be greedy towards you. And they miss you and your warmth. And they're just ready to break free. So see how it goes like dark, 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 light, light, light. So you can even see how it goes like dark, 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 light, 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 light. So it's kind of like that meme of like that coffee and tea where they're like, how much milk do you put in it? So I feel like it's kind of lightening up as they're processing and working through their feelings. But they do have to learn and work on accepting their feelings because they are trying to break out of this. They're trying to break out of their kind of trapped box. So they're having a toughie. But I feel like, you know, it's fine that they're being tortured emotionally because they like you. So that's fine. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. All right. So I'm going to look at the Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2 decks and going to see what's coming up. So what are they feeling for you in this deck? I feel like I could just go all night. Be like, and do they love you with this one? And do they love you with that deck? I'm in a very playful mood tonight, if you guys haven't been able to tell. And I haven't even been drinking wine. Okay. Ooh, someone's attracted to you. It says, I need you to tell me what to do, dominatrix or dominating. I feel like they really need reassurance from you, and they kind of need you to kind of take command or take the lead. I don't feel like they want you to actually dominate them, but I feel like they definitely want you to kind of maybe be more proactive in this connection, or be more assertive in this connection, because I feel like that would help them with making choices with dominatrix. I like that. I get expressive. I can't hold back anymore. Excellent. They need to express their love for you, and I do see them doing it in the fall. And lasting promise card came up, and divine timing, and the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like they're feeling like they're bursting with unexpressed emotions. And then secluded. Look at that lonely man on an island for the third card. So I feel like they're kind of isolating themselves, and they're kind of torturing themselves. And if they could just stop that cycle and get out of it, this would just help the both of you so much. And it says, I'm tired of being without you. Because obviously they miss you and your warmth. And they're lonely on this little island where there's this Knight of Cups all surrounded by the water. So they are lonely. And I just want loyal companionship. That's that dog in the stars that we saw. So definitely with that. And it says completion. So they just want to be with you. They just want to be loyal with you. They just want to have a companionship with you. Like, you know, where you're like having your like boyfriend be your best friend, like that kind of energy. Except you would be the girlfriend. And then depression. I'm so tired of dancing alone. This is the fourth card of them being lonely. So they're definitely kind of suffering here. So they're so tired of dancing alone, depression. So they need to work out of this. They need to kind of process this. But the good thing, though, is there is tons of passion for you and feelings for you here. I feel like your person is more like suffering with their angst than anything else. But, I mean, that's kind of a product of their feelings. So there's definitely that. If you are curious about, like, does your person love you with the self-sacrificing higher energy of light, love? I would say that they're not there yet, because they are still dealing with all of their shadow sides. But I would say that definitely the passion and the feelings are there, and it's definitely more than like crush feelings. So definitely with that. And then let's end with some colorful romance angels, because we are at the end of our time, but I did want to end with this. So I do want to see what is in their heart for you. 5 cards. Do they love you? Alrighty. Reconciliation. That's that 6 of Cups that we saw. So they are still reminiscing and like feeling so emotionally poignant and nostalgic about how you guys have reconciled. And I feel like they want to get even closer to you and reconcile even more. Sorry, my insane cats. Get down, mama. Lucky, you are so crazy. Play with the Christmas lights. Okay. I feel like your person also wants to let go of control issues. So they may be acting similar to you right now, where they're feeling like, you know, I'm not going to force anything or push anything. I'm just going to kind of sit back and kind of like let things happen and see what happens. So I do feel like that your person is definitely trying to like not force this connection, because we did get divine timing. So they're trying to kind of see how it is. Here you go. There's a soulmate card. Remember I said if we got like destiny, fated, twin flame, soulmate, or whatever, we would take that as love? That's confirmation of love, you guys. So that's soulmate for sure. So they definitely feel that. So they are in love with you. I do feel like it's a yes. But look at how they're like right after them knowing that they're in love with you, there's a deception card. Literally, your person can't accept it. I feel like they're in denial and they can't accept being in love with you. And it seems like if they are, you know, since they're in love with you, I feel like they also definitely don't want you to see it. They definitely don't want you to see how vulnerable they are to you. So I get deception, they're lying to you and others, because you guys seriously, look at that. True love. I love this. This is so beautiful. And this is your final message and your final card tonight. This is what I'm leaving you with. So soulmate, true love. Yes, your person's in love with you. They are a tortured little soul and they are very depressed. And they don't want you to see it, and they don't want to see it themselves, but they are. So, sucks to be them. Anyways, they love you. I will see you guys later. If this didn't resonate with you, if you feel like this wasn't your situation with your person, no worries. Feel free to pick another pile or another video. I will be coming out with more Fireplace Sessions. Let me know if you guys like these in the comment section, and if you do, I will do some more of them, especially when I go home for the holidays. I will be filming some more intros, or maybe I'll even find some fireplaces around town and kind of film over there. So let me know what you think. If this resonated with you, I'd love for you guys to like and comment on this video. And I always love hearing like what really stands out to you guys. And I appreciate how you guys give me so many compliments. And also, you know, I love your updates and your connections. So I really think it's cool because now I feel like I'm part of your lives, which is fun. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you guys to be a subscriber and hit the notification bell so that you guys get updates of when I release new videos. And I hope you guys have sweet dreams tonight. And I will talk with you later. Bye, guys. Hi guys, welcome to your Twilight Sessions video, my Fireplace Series. I hope you guys are having a great night or daytime. You might be watching this in the day, but right now it's in the evening. And I haven't done a Twilight Session video in a while. So for this fall, I have some Fireplace Series videos that I'm going to record for you. I recorded the intro when I was home in Boston over the summer, and my parents had this cute fireplace in their room. So I decided to take the opportunity and film some videos for you guys there, and then come back here and channel for you late night, kind of like at the witching hour, to see like what's going on with you and your person. I kind of feel like it's like slumber party vibes, or, you know, like you just had dinner with your friends and now you're kind of just chilling afterwards, hanging out around the fire, and you're just kind of sharing stories or whatever, and drinking some wine or some coffee or tea. So I kind of feel like this fun vibes. You guys have picked some cool magical items for your pile. So you guys, first you have picked this beautiful Mystic Palette Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. It's a new deck. You may be aware of some of his other decks because he has a lot of them out, and he's so cool. He's from Florida, and he features me in it, which is fun. I'm the Queen of Swords card. So if you see that card, okay, I'll just let you guys know. So you'll be like, oh my gosh, that's Solaris. Anyway, so this is a deck, his newest one that he just made and he came out with. So I filmed the original deck in this intro, but my parents actually, my mom wanted it, so she has it. And my friend Mindy actually sent me this customized Leo version because Ciro was selling this deck. So if you like this deck, you can pick it up. And he was selling it customized, where he puts your zodiac sign in it and then your monogram initial, which is fun. So my friend gave me this deck, so we can play with this one, and that's fun. So that's the deck you chose, very vibrant and colorful. And also you picked this very pretty, this is a very pretty citrine. So it's from the Congo in Africa, which is gorgeous. One of my friends out here in LA, he's a Virgo, and he sold this to me that he found. So it was very cool. He found it along his travels and polished it up all nice. So I have your citrine here, which I'm going to put in frames so you guys can see it. And I'm going to shuffle your tarot cards now. And we're going to see what's going on with your person, because as we all do late night when we're with our friends after eating and drinking and all, we just want to know the important questions where we talk about the people we like, and we just want to know, do they love us? So I'm going to check in to see, does your person love you? So as a clarifier, if we get cards in this spread that say twin flames, soulmate, destined, fated, marriage, wedding rings, stuff like that, I'm going to take that as a yes. So first I'm going to look at what's going on in this connection between you and your person. So I will take reversals, and we have 3 cards for what you're thinking and feeling about your person. 3 cards for them, how they are thinking and feeling about you right now, and just kind of like how you guys are looking at this situation. How are you guys interpreting it, and what are your perspectives right now? What are you guys going through? 3 cards for the past. What has happened already to bring the 2 of you to this current situation? No, Mama, get down. 3 cards for the future in the next 3 months. So of course I'm releasing this video in October. So 3 months from now is basically between now and like New Year's. You could be watching it any other time. And if you are, then you guys can can estimate basically 3 months in your future. So this is a timeless video and you will be watching it whenever you are. All right, so put this here. Now calm yourself down, please. All right, so, alrighty. So I get the Knight of Swords on your side, reversed. I get the Fool, upright. And I get the Six of Wands, reversed. Okay, so for you, how you're thinking and feeling about your person is you're thinking they don't talk to you that much. So the Knight of Swords is like, you see them as normally somebody that would normally communicate to you well, but maybe lately they haven't been talking very much to you. So the Knight of Swords is, you might be wondering, like, when are you going to hear from them? Are they going to message you? Are they going to contact you? I just released a video about no contact, and are they going to send you a message? Are they going to reach out to you in September? So if you guys haven't watched that video, you might want to, if you feel like your person is just not very talkative right now. Because it seems like you're looking at them as being very smart and good with communication normally, but not talking to you right now or not talkative at the moment. Then I get for you, yeah, this is Six of Wands, but it's reversed. So you're also feeling like your person's not really being like a hero right now. They're not really stepping up. They're just maybe frustrating you, where they're just not really making things materialize at this time. So the Six of Wands, which is usually victory and success and the hero and the celebrity, it's in reverse. So you're kind of feeling like, what is going on here? So there is that. So they're not really talking. They're not really taking a lot of action, especially if you feel like they should have been. And also, just so you know, the Knight of Swords, your person could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or they could be Jupiter in Leo is showing up as well. So Jupiter being Sagittarius, since that's their ruling planet, and then Leo being obviously that. And then we get the Fool card, which is Uranus, which we can see the Uranus symbol here on his little hat. And so that is a sign of Aquarius. So again, more Aquarius vibes. There's a sun and a moon, so that's Leo Cancer energies. So shout out to those signs here. So the Fool is upright. So I feel like you're still willing to go forward with your person though. Like you're just waiting for them to maybe say hi, step up, take you on a date, go out and have fun. With the Fool, I feel like you look at your person as like a fun party person who's like a good time that you always have fun with, and they're kind of like a lighthearted, fun energy. So you're looking at them that way. Now, your person, what are they doing? Okay. Your person, okay, you may be in a third party situation, or you might be in a situation with a person who is connected to you, and then there's somebody else, either like emotional baggage with their ex or from the past, or somebody else. Because I'm getting Page of Swords, reversed, Page of Cups, reversed, and then the Ten of Swords, reversed. So it's very interesting. So if some of you guys have had a person that you guys have been connected to, and you know that they are still kind of wounded over a past relationship, that could be one scenario. And then you might be curious, like, do they love you, or are they still in love with their ex? Because I'm getting the Page of Cups, which would be you, and I'm getting how you're here, and you're like, they're looking at you as somebody that usually is very open-hearted, but that things have been moving very slow with you. Because I get the turtle on this card, and I get a beautiful seahorse, two seahorses as well, looking in the same direction, where they thought like you guys could be like two seahorses moving forward together. And usually the seahorse has like a precious pearl in the good tarot. So when I'm looking at this seahorse, normally, and remember it's reversed actually, but when you're looking at this card, it's like you see the two seahorses here, one on the vase and then the other one in the arm, and seeing like they're looking in the same direction, like your person was looking at you, like you guys could move forward in life together, and there's all of this. So I feel like there's so much where you guys could progress, but it was moving really, really slow, or maybe it's just moving slow with that turtle up here in this corner. So this page, which is you, is reversed. So you may have water in your chart where you might be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or have that in your chart somewhere strong. And then I get the Page of Swords, which would be either their ex or somebody else, or this would be somebody that like you would know about. Otherwise, if they're not dating anyone else and you know that, then I would say you would know that if they were. Because I'm not somebody that like channels like, oh, they're cheating on you, because I don't do that. But I would say that with this, it's like they might see your loving side, but that you're not giving it to them right now. And then seeing their good communication, friendship, and intellectual side, but you might not be giving it to them right now. So are you guys in separation? Are you guys in a low or a no contact situation? Or have they not reached out to you like they said they would or like you thought they would? Because there are two energies here. So you could be third party or it could be reversed. Because I'm getting this is also Gemini, Aquarius, Libra for you. So you could be that and the other one could be the water sign if you're an air sign. So there is that. And again, it could just be like two sides of you. And then Ten of Swords reversed, where I feel like they don't want to have the ending with you, but maybe they haven't been able to move forward. And then also, and this is a Gemini card, so again, somebody where they maybe have you or they may have Gemini in the chart. So the Ten of Swords reversed is kind of like, this could also be that like this Page of Swords is their ex, but now they're with you or wanting to pursue you. Or maybe you're the ex and they've kind of are dating somebody new and you're curious, do they still love you? So I do feel like there's probably a third party situation going on in this pile, but if not, then I would say that it's like they see you with this duality or with this kind of mixture of, you know, well-roundedness in your personalities, where they see both your intellectual side and your heart, your good heart, and then that they're like not wanting it to be over, but I feel like they're not quite moving forward yet. Or maybe they are dating you, but they are still in love with their ex, or, you know, that kind of thing. So there is kind of like this situation going on in this way. And it's so interesting because you look at them as carefree and lighthearted. But if you look at the Ten of Swords card, this guy down here, this angel, is holding on to the Fool's hat. So they might even be pretending to be having a good time, but maybe inside they're actually still heartbroken from the past, from a past relationship. So they might be trying to move on from the past with you, and they may be feeling like it's hard to do so. So those are a couple of scenarios that are potential, since there are a lot of people watching. And I get the Five of Coins, and this is a Mercury and Taurus card. So you guys might have your Mercury and Taurus, or you may be a Taurus. And so here is a Five of Coins energy card. So in the past, I feel like there were a lot of fears in this connection, and maybe finances were struggling. And that would have affected this connection. And then I get the Queen of Coins upright and the King of Coins reversed. So in the past, I feel like there was a lot of fear and anxiety about this connection. But see, the King and Queen are supposed to be together, but the King is kind of out of alignment and the Queen is upright. So I feel like you were upright, you were gentle, you were soft, you were wise. Because I also get the doe, which is like the deer here, the female deer, and then I get the owl. So you were soft, gentle, and wise, and upright, and probably successful. You probably in the past were, you know, okay financially. And then it seems like in the past they really weren't, because they also are like the male deer. So we had the buck here at the bottom of the card, but it's reversed. So I feel like your person in the past was struggling financially. And maybe you were fine, but they were having a tough time. Or maybe financial anxieties and worries were affecting your connection. And then I have here for you guys, the next 3 months in the future. Oh, this is so cute. 2 foxes. I recorded a video last month for September, my surprise boxes video of the foxes boxes. And actually that was about what's happening in your love life this fall. So I would say there may be some messages in that video for you, because I'm getting the 2 foxes here. So you may want to pick a fox box and see what's going on this autumn in the next 3 months, because this is literally in that spot of what's going on in the next 3 months. So what's coming up in the fall. And then what's so interesting with this Ace of Coins card is you see there is that same deer on the coin. So it's very, very interesting. And then there's a pretty like bird that's colorful at the top. So I feel, oh, and there's a frog. That's cute. So some of these animals, I list them because they mean things to you guys and they're signs and symbols for you guys sometimes. So it's very cool. So I feel like, and unfortunately this was actually in reverse when I got it. So I feel like in the next 3 months, I feel like the finances are still having a hard time grounding in. So your person may still, and they might kind of still feel like, gosh, I don't want to end it with pile one, but my money is just not doing very well. And I mean, I don't know how to show up if my finances aren't there, or I don't know how to give pile two, I don't know how to give pile two like a tangible offer. So there's that. But don't worry, they fix it fast, because look at this Knight of Coins. So I like this. So even though they're having a hard time giving an offer in the beginning, then they do right their finances, or both of you do, and you're able to progress, and you can build this connection, and it does seem like it's building, and it's going slow, and it's increasing. So that is good, actually. And again, it looks like, okay, it's probably Capricorn. This is probably the goat. So there is that. So you guys might have, so that's Capricorn energy here. So you may have that, but that is upright, and that's nice. So actually this is reversed. Let me switch it. So there is that. And then the the Nine of Wands reversed energy. And this is Sagittarius energy. So you or your person may have Sag in energy in it strong. And there are a lot of birds, but your person looks sad. So with this Nine of Wands reversed, I also feel like they're still having a big battle. So the Nine of Wands is usually like the battle is over, but with it reversed, I feel like your person still feels really sad. So there's still that energy going on. So yeah, so okay. So Nine of Fire reversed means they're still struggling. They're trying. So what I'm seeing too with all this money card, one, it could be their finances are really taking a toll on this connection. Or two, it could be that they're, usually pentacle cards or coin cards in relationship readings represent commitment. So it could be that they're like building a commitment with you and they're in it for the long run. So that would be good. And then I get, oh, these are cool. Are these seahorses or dragons? So it's a Two of Wands, probably dragons, because that's a fire sign. So that would make sense. So I love this, and I get it's almost like the yin yang, or it's the masculine feminine, or it's, I get the pink and the blue. So it's the two different energies, and I feel like this energy represents you and your person, and I feel these two dragons. In August, I did a surprise boxes video about dragons. So what are they battling to be with you? You guys might want to watch that video in regards to your person to see what are they battling and overcoming, because this card is a battle. So basically your person is still fighting or still battling their shadow side or their demons or their worries and anxieties about poverty or that. And so it seems like that's kind of getting in the way of your connection a little bit. So you might want to see and pick maybe a dragon surprise box to see kind of like more details about like what are they battling and how are they going to overcome it to be with you. Because it does seem like these two dragons in the future, I feel like they want to be together. They're looking at each other, and this is a card I look at as sexual passion. So I feel like that you guys are definitely going to have passion. You definitely have, the beginnings of a commitment. This also might be like a new connection. So it might be that this isn't too early to tell. It might be like that you guys aren't in love yet because it's new. So it might be that. But I want to see more about their feelings and stuff. Because even if it is new, you can still kind of find out, is love going to happen in the future? Can it grow into that? What are the feelings currently? So I'm going to go to look at their feelings with the Ocean of Emotion deck. And I want to see a little bit about what are they. So, all right. So we're going to look at their feelings. We'll see how many we can do, like this many. Okay. So what are their feelings for you at this time? Pile 2. Focus. I know what I want, and I can't stop until I have it. So on one hand, I feel like they are focused on you. On the other hand, I feel like they have strong career ambitions that they feel like they need to achieve in order to be able to really be present in this connection or be able to give to you or commit to you or that. So they are focused on you, but they're focused on their career ambitions also, which connect to you. And then I get transformation. I'm not the same person anymore. So your person is going through a change. Also, you may be wondering, like, did their feelings for me change? I thought they liked me. I thought that we were building something. Did they change? What's going on? But I feel like with this transformation, it's like they're going through a change and a transformation right now. So they are growing and they are learning lessons and they are trying to achieve in the world. And it seems like they haven't forgotten about you, but they're definitely feeling like I need to work on my own growth right now. I need to make myself the person that I need to be, especially on the inside. Anger, it says, there's a burning rage inside of me. Maybe something happened with your person where now they're upset. Maybe not at you, but maybe something happened in their life that's kind of taking their time and their attention now. So I do get the anger card. So they are kind of focusing on that. And they might be that they're trying to transform their anger or channel their anger into focusing it. So like, if they're angry, maybe they channel it into working out or boxing or something like that, or sports, or they might channel it into something. So it seems like they're trying to focus their anger to transform themselves. And they're trying to change their anger into beauty. So I apologize for the glare on this card. Maybe back here it's better. But this is a card that says, your natural beauty takes my breath away. So they are still very dazzled by your beauty. And it does seem like they're they're focusing on transforming their anger into beauty. So maybe something happened in their life where they're angry. And now they're trying to kind of, get over that so they can see you. And I don't feel like they want you to be around them when they're in their angry space. Ooh, they do desire you. So there's a lot of sexual passion in this connection, which I do like. And I don't feel like it's only sexual. I feel like it's relationshipy, but I definitely feel like there is definitely a lot of sexual energy because it says desire, where these kissing mouths are very sexy. And it says, I miss the way you taste, those soft lips on my face, your warm embrace, everything you gave. So I feel like they do miss your sexual touch and your kisses and hugs and stuff if you guys are not around them. Responsible. They're trying to be responsible like right now in their life. So I need to start saving myself instead of everyone else. So I do feel like they're really trying to work on themselves, especially with that transformation card. And they're trying to work on themselves. And then I get depressed, which says nothing matters anymore, I give up. So they might also be working through some depression or some discouraging feelings or feeling kind of pessimistic or in a little bit of a slump. So, because they're trying to turn around depression, which manifests as anger, into something beautiful so they can connect with you. And they're trying to be responsible about it. So if they're going through something, I feel like they don't want to take it out on you. And so they're trying to kind of like work through this without, dumping it on you or that. So I feel like that's very responsible and wise of them. Now, what do they feel for you? Pile 2. What does your person feel for you with 5 cards? So first of all, I get divine timing. So it's definitely divine timing is at work in your love life here. And I get past life. So I feel like there's a very strong past life energy carryover from when you guys knew each other in a past life to the connection you guys are currently feeling with each other, and they feel it with you. So they definitely feel a very strong past life connection with you here. And then tied up. So they are restricted right now. So they are going through something where they're a little tied up. I get wishing well. Maybe they feel like they hope that you're doing well in this meantime energy where they have to focus on other things. Or maybe they're tied up with a third party. Or maybe they're tied up with feeling like they need to transform and work through their emotions before they can talk to you. Because I do get paralyzing fear. So I feel like they're kind of a pile that's really working on themselves and really focusing on them right now. And they're really focusing on working through their emotions and maybe even not healing per se, but they're definitely like processing stuff. And then this is what the divine timing and the past life card looks like. So there's definitely that. So this is a pile, maybe it could grow to love in the right timing or down the road. But it seems like right now, it's like, it has a feel of like a relationshipy vibe, a sexual vibe, which could grow maybe into something. Now I want to see I want to see Journey of Love first. And then we're going to look at Romance Angels. So I want to see what's going on with your person. What do they feel in their heart for you? Do they love you? Hello, kitties. All right. So what is going on here? We're going to do 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So what is going on with your person and do they love you? All right. Joy, you've made me feel alive. Thank you. So So they have a lot of happiness when they do think about you. So I feel like right now they're processing like anger and fear and depression. But when they think of you and their emotions and their bond with you, I feel like they do feel happy. Like they have good memories with you. They feel joy with you. And then emotional changes. Dive into the depths with me. So I do feel like they do like sharing their emotions with you and how they are going through a transformation in their life. And they do want to go deeper with you. They want their emotions to go deeper. And then depression. I'm so tired of dancing alone. So again, they get the second card that says they might be dealing with some depression right now. And I feel like also these emotions that are harsh for them might be kind of like they're in a depressed kind of mind space, and they may not be in a relationship, romantic headspace at the moment. And then pleasure, you excite me in ways I never knew existed. So definitely like a pleasure energy, a sexual energy in this connection. And then here and now, I want you back in my life. So if you guys have gone through some separation times, which I feel in this you may have, I feel like they want to reconnect with you to see what could be there. So I feel like so far it's not love, but I feel like you guys have the beginnings of something, and you definitely have a lot of passion, and they're working on some stuff emotionally in their own life right now. But once they work through it, then they'll be able to see, could there be love here? So I feel like it could be here maybe down the road, but especially with all the coin cards that I'm getting in the next 3 months. Because if I didn't get all those, I'd be like, oh, well, maybe it's not really that tangible, hasn't really grounded in, but it looks like it has grounded. It has have some foundation of grounding in the next few months. So I feel like there's more to be explored here in this connection. So we're going to see 5 cards with the romance angels as a final message for you guys, because I want to see, do they have love in their heart for you? Are they in love with you? So, wow. All right, you guys, what did I say? I said if wedding comes up, that's a yep. So I would say they definitely have the romantic feelings for you. They may have romantic love for you, or it might be the beginning of it, or they could see it developing. But I would definitely say like the building blocks are totally there. And if they can just get to that point, they can explore it and deepen it. But it's probably the beginnings of it. With the wedding, I like that. They definitely look at you as someone they could marry or a future wedding potential partner. So it may not even be love yet, but they see like, but this is someone I could go there with. You know, like in the past, we got that king and queen together. So that's divine counterpart. Yeah, this could be the one. So I feel like it probably hasn't developed into love yet, but they see huge future long-term potential with you. And they're feeling like, I'm sorry, I just really got to get myself together, but I am coming. I am going to get there. Yeah, give your relationship a chance. So I feel like they're going to try to give this a chance to see if this could develop into love, because they see you as someone they could really be with for the long term and maybe even marry. So this is probably like the pre-love or like the before love pile. Yeah, and they get playfulness, so they definitely have so much fun with you. So that's excellent. So they definitely like that. And then again, another sexual card with chemistry. So super attracted to you. So I do like this. So I hope that answers your question, pile 2. I feel like this is the before love pile. And I feel like this is before love. They don't love you yet. They can love you in the future. They see a lot of long-term potential, but they're going through some stuff right now that's kind of tricky for them. And once they get together and they figure it out, they can kind of continue with your connection and see, you know, about it developing into love. So that is what I see for you. I hope this resonated with you. If this didn't resonate with you, it may not be your pile. Feel free to pick another pile or another video, especially the videos I mentioned about the dragon boxes and the foxes boxes, the surprise boxes series. I have a playlist that you guys can check out, and then you can go through the boxes, so they're all in one place. So it's easy for you guys. I feel like there might be messages in those videos for you. And also, if you guys feel like it did resonate with you, I'd love for you guys to like it and then comment and tell me like what, you know, did resonate or what connected for you. And if you guys like these fireplace sessions, if you like these like nighttime like hangouts. So let me know if you like kind of like talking about love by the fireplace at night. And I will talk with you guys soon. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to your reading tonight where we are having my first Fireplace Series video. Let me know if you guys like these. I have a few more coming out, and if you like them, then I can keep doing them. It's been a while since I did like an evening nighttime video with you guys. I kind of love just kind of chilling here in my house, having you guys come over and looking about your love life and talking about your heart and your soulmate and all that. We are looking to see, do they love you? So we're definitely going to be checking in about that. You guys have picked some cool items tonight. So first, you guys have picked this beautiful agate. So this is gorgeous. I don't quite know, this is my first time doing this video, so I don't quite know what shows up well on camera or not. So hopefully you can see this pretty agate. I'll put it in frame so you can see it. I know that cards that are white do have more of a glare, so like these ones are a little harder, but like bright, vibrant cards like these show up very well. This is a mixed bag. You have chosen my Tarot de la Marseille, which is a Marseille kind of French tarot deck, which is cool. I got it right before my trip to France, so you guys may be aware of this deck. It's white, so it does, okay, you can see the pictures. Okay, good. I was a little nervous about it. So anyways, we're going to look at your love life and we're going to see, does the person that you have feelings for, are they in love with you? I know we did a video a few months back called Do They Like You? So I'm curious tonight to see, has it blossomed into love? So as a clarifier, if we get cards that say wedding or wedding rings or true love or soulmate or destined or twin flame, I'm going to say the answer is yes. So we're going to look at that. And then of course we're looking at the tarot and some other things too. So first we're going to look at a little general reading to see what's going on in this connection from you guys on both sides. So I do have your side here with 3 cards, and we're going to do reversals. And we're going to see, what are you thinking and feeling about them in this connection? How are you perceiving it and how are you connecting? And then 3 cards for their side, how they're thinking and feeling about you, what they're going through, their perspective, all of that. 3 cards for the past, what has happened already to bring the 2 of you to where you are now. We have 3 cards for the future in the next 3 months. So I'm releasing this video in October. And so this would mean between now and the end of the year if you're watching it, now. If you're watching it later on, you can just calculate 3 months in the future. And then we have a final outcome card for you, which we will look at to see what will happen, what will happen most likely between you and your person. So beyond that, basically, what will happen between you and your person beyond 3 months from now. So we're going to look at your side and see how you're thinking and feeling about this connection. So first I get Cavalier d'Épée. So this is the Knight of Swords. So I do feel like with this being upright, that you're feeling like your person kind of rushes in and rushes out of your life, that they are communicating to you really effectively and well. But I think you're curious, like, are they going to stay? Are they going to commit? They might talk a big game, and you might be wondering, like, do they really love me, or are they just kind of trying to, charm me? Are they just kind of talking? This is very Gemini energy, very even Libra. Are they being charming? Do they mean it? I feel like your person might say flowery words or witty words. They may have the banter and the chat for sure with you, and you're wondering, like, can I trust this smooth talker? Does this smooth talker really love me? Do they mean it? So I think you're curious about that. And then I get the L'amour in reverse. So you might still be trying to figure out, do you love them back? Because I'm getting the Lovers card in reverse. So this is what the Lovers card looks like. And this is it in reverse, which you have it. So you're wondering, do you love them as well? And then also you're feeling like, I don't think they do love me. I think you're doubting their love for you. Because with the Lovers in reverse, with this Knight of Swords, I think you're thinking, yeah, I think my person is too charming. I don't think they mean it. I think they're just, maybe they say that to all the pretty, things out there, all the girls, all the boys. Maybe they say that to everyone. So you're doubting the sincerity and you're curious about that. And then I get the Hermit, where you guys might, okay, because they say pretty words and they leave, and then they come back in and say more pretty words and they leave. And you're curious, like, are they love bombing you? Like, why would they always leave if they are giving you a lot of words that are positive? So I think they're basically coming in, charming you, dropping down all the love bombing or all the charming words, the seductions, all this, and then they disappear. So I kind of feel like that's kind of what's going on with you guys. Or they may have said all these romantic, loving words, and now you haven't heard from them. And now you guys are in separation, or you guys are distant, or you guys are in a long distance relationship, and you're wondering, you know, are they serious? Can they come forward for you? So that's kind of some scenarios you might be going through on your side. Your person wants a commitment, actually. So I get the Justice card, or La Justice, which is commitment. So I do feel like your person does want commitment with you. I think this is very cool. So they definitely are wanting this, or maybe you guys are in a partnership, but you haven't heard from them in a while, and you may be like, where's my partner? Where did they go? And then I get for you, this is the 10 of Cups reversed. So your person might just be going through a tough time. They might be pretty sad right now. Normally 10 of Cups is celebratory, but this is in reverse now. So I feel like they're not quite sure, like, you know, why they're sad, or they might be feeling disappointed in something in their life, and it's kind of carrying over into this partnership energy. So there's that. And then I get Le Mat. So I get the Fool. So normally the Fool is this, but it's upside down. It's reversed. So I feel like your person feels sad and like they can't take action on this, or they may feel depressed and not able to be consistent. So I feel like that. But I'm also getting that they're feeling like you guys are in a relationship, or like you guys have a commitment with La Justice. So that's a very interesting energy. So it's interesting how you guys are experiencing this connection differently, but similar in some ways. So interesting with that. Then I get these 7 of Swords. Okay, so this is the past. What's happened already? So they probably have given you some empty promises, or they may have said stuff to you and then taken it back. Maybe they said, I love you, and then took it back. Or they basically were, you know, saying things and not reliable. Maybe they said something, but they just, you know, did some white lies. They didn't want to hurt your feelings. Or maybe they said something was fine when it wasn't fine. But 7 of Swords is kind of like the things they've been saying probably haven't been adding up. And I get how maybe you're suspicious of that. I get for you the 9 of Coins. Okay, cool. So the 9 of Coins is there. So I'm getting in the past, I feel like that, yeah, they probably said they wanted to be reliable and there for you, and then you weren't able to trust them, or they weren't able to be there for you. But then I get the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is cool. So Reine d'Épée is basically like, I think you put your foot down and you were like, enough of this. And you had like no tolerance for like this nonsense. So I get the Queen of Swords was like, no, done. So I feel like there's that going on here. So you basically are like, nope. And you might just wonder if they're just like a charming little playboy or a charming little fun boy, or, you know, whichever. Or they might be a girl or a person. But anyways, like they may non-gender. But anyways, I'm feeling that you either way were like, and no. So, yes. Which one's this one? I guess this is the Ace of Cups, but it's in reverse. Okay. So I get this is the Ace of Cups, but we got it reversed here. So in the next 3 months in the future here. So I get this here, and 3 of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting that there may be a hard time or a difficulty expressing love. And then Le Pape. Okay, well, this is like a Hierophant or a marriage card. Okay, are some of you guys actually in a commitment or a marriage with your person, and your person has messed up, or they're not really being so affectionate with you, or they maybe just, you might be wondering, like, are they just going through the motions, or that kind of thing? Like, they may be like, no, of course I love you, but then their actions are different, but you guys are in a commitment. Because I'm getting, like, the Lovers, I'm getting the, the Justice, I'm getting the Marriage card, the Ace of Cups reversed. Like, I'm getting a lot of these cards that's supposed to be good. And I'm wondering, too, if maybe you guys are, like, have been in this connection for a while, and it's been, like, stagnant or stale. Maybe you're wondering, do they still love you? So it's interesting. And then we got the Ten of Coins, which is a treasure chest. So with the Marriage card and the treasure chest, I feel like you are this person's jackpot. You are their trophy. You are everything they would want, and that's that. But I'm getting there's like a hard time with the love free flowing. Maybe you're still feeling like you don't know if you can trust him or them. And I'm feeling like with this situation, it may be that, like, maybe they've betrayed you and you're wondering, can you come back from that? In the future, I get the Two of Wands. So I get that there's still a lot of, like, sexual chemistry and sexual passion and all of that in this connection. But I'm feeling like you may be thinking, like, I don't know about this one. I don't know. But I do feel like if you guys were to continue along and you guys were to fix this little Ace of Cups situation where you're able to freely give love to each other, that you guys would definitely be able to ground in this sexual passion. So let's see. Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's see, like, what are their real feelings for you? Because I'm getting there's a couple of scenarios going on. Some of you have been with your person for a while and you're wondering if they're still feeling it, especially if it's kind of the day-to-day love and it's not magical rainbows and butterflies anymore. Others of you might be feeling like, is this smooth talker really honest? They seem like they're inconsistent with their actions. I want to rely on them, but it's not really working out. What's going on? So we're going to jump right to their feelings. What are they going through? Let's see. Especially, isolation, nobody cares. And that's because you're feeling the hermit. You're feeling like, well, we're not really together. Or maybe we're together but not together. Or we're together in name but we're not together in quality time or in action or that kind of thing. So your person's feeling isolated and lonely. Also, when you put your foot down, maybe you were not tolerant and you were like, bye. And now they're feeling a little isolated. They're feeling all by themselves. And it also says nobody cares. So they might be feeling like, oh my gosh, my person just does not care for me. So they might be worried and be afraid that your love has gone away too. Anxious. Yeah, look how anxious they are. It says, like, I can't sleep, I can't eat, I have no inner peace. So they're definitely very anxious and worried. On their side, they got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So they're definitely not a happy camper at all. So they're isolated, they're anxious. Choices. Yeah, they have to make some decisions about this connection, actually. It says, I don't know what path to take. And they have many doors in front of them. And I think they're curious, like, which door should I take? I'm not quite sure. Which path should I go with pile 3? So they're not quite sure, like, what to do. They have an indecision energy that's anxious, and they're worried about that. But I feel like they're scared to make a choice to go into the unknown with you, but they do have courage that you guys can go there. And if they have messed up in this connection, it says, I think I can fix this. So some of you, your person's in the doghouse and they're needing to fix this. Lies. Yeah, exactly. Some of them have lied to you. With the Seven of Swords, with the betrayal card, some of them have lied to you. You may be wondering, like, are they lying to me when they say all the smooth talking stuff, all the compliments, all the good stuff? They lay it on pretty thick sometimes, but why aren't they around? Or why do they take it back? Or why do they come and go? Why are they hot and cold? Why are they distant? So with the lies card, it's kind of like, that your person is feeling like, gosh, I feel like I don't have the bravery to tell pile 3 what's going on. And so they're starting to get the bravery to be honest, and they're starting to be brave to make choices in this connection to move forward. And they're trying to use that courage to overcome the anxiety so they don't have to be so isolated and alone. And it says depth. I want to give you more of me and I want more of you. So that's kind of like the glimmer of love, like the ray of light coming down of hope here. So I do feel like they want to connect in a real way, an authentic, emotionally connected, deep way. So that is what they're feeling emotionally right now. I want to see what are they going through with the Stellar Energy Oracle in regards to you, and what are their feelings? Because I mean, we got the card of like wedding with the Hierophant, or of marriage. So we have that, and that looks very promising. I'm going to pick 5 Stellar Energy Oracle cards right now. So we got Breathe In. So it seems like right now they're really trying to fix themselves emotionally because they are going through a tough one. So with Breathe In, they are trying to fix it emotionally. So that is promising, and that is very good. So they're trying to work through that. And then Poetic Justice, literally they got the Justice card on their side. So I feel like they're maybe a little scared of negative karma in this connection. Maybe they're feeling like they messed it up and they're scared of your retribution or of karma, you know, universe's retribution. And then also I feel like, again, this is a card of like partnership. So I feel like there's still a part of them that really wants a commitment or a partnership with you. This is a very interesting card pile because usually we get like the feelings when they're not ready to commit. In this case, I feel like for some of you, you guys are committed, but you're like, what are you even doing if you're committed to me? Do you even love me? Like, why are you even here? So I get the Parting Ways card. So this is a very interesting dynamic because with that Hermit that you got, and then with the, you know, the Ace of Cups reversed in the future and all that, I'm getting that, you know, they may even feel like they deserve you to leave them. They might feel like, I don't deserve pile 3. I've messed up. I've done bad things. I've, you know, hurt them. I don't know if I deserve them. Maybe they've done nothing bad and they're feeling like, gosh, you know, I mean, am I really like good enough for this? So the Parting Ways is interesting. Some of them, you guys may have already even broken up, and you may even be in separation with that Hermit card and Parting Ways. So that's interesting. Yeah, and closed off. They might be even feeling like, gosh, well, maybe I should even just pull back all of my emotions and my energy if this is the way things are, because I get guarded, defensive, and resistant. So it's interesting, actually, because it says being closed off may blind you to the truth and block new opportunities. So your person may actually not even see that they have an opportunity with you here if they still do. And, you know, they may feel like, gosh, you know, there might be like in a very self-punishing mode. They may even feel like what I deserve is to just, you know, be abandoned or to leave because of everything that happened in this connection. So they might not even be feeling like deserving in this way. But I get divine timing. So I'm also getting that this is like probably a pile where you guys have either are in a relationship or have had a relationship and it's kind of like not been going very well. And you're just not sure, you know, if they even love you or still love you, or if they even mean what they say. So it's a very interesting dynamic here. I want to know some more now. I want to know, I want to know some journey of love. I want to see what's going on here. So what are they going through with this? Do they love you? Do they love pile 3? All right, we're going to do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh, yep. Okay, exactly. So I get consistency. I promise to make it all up to you. Yeah, that's probably what they've been saying. They're probably like, oh, I'll be consistent. I'll try harder. I'll do better. I'll make it up to you. I owe you, blah, 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 blah. So I feel like that is honest. They intend it. They mean it. Whether they can do it is a different story. But they are true when they say it. So you probably see like, you know that they mean what they say, but they don't know if they can fulfill or follow through with that. So I promise to make it all up to you. Consistency. So your person does want to be consistent with you. They do want to compensate and make it up to you, especially if they've been unreliable and hot and cold and in and out and saying one thing and doing another and on all of that. And then I get desire. So they definitely still are very attracted to you. So it says, I can still taste you. So they're definitely very, very attracted to you still. And they definitely feel that sexual piece. So if they're laying it on thick with compliments, that's also honest. They do feel that sexual desire for you. They do seriously still feel like you're very, very beautiful and attractive and sexy. And then I get anger. I'm so mad at myself. Yeah, I feel like this is the pile where your person has kind of messed up. They've kind of broken your trust. And you're not quite sure, what they did, why they're doing this. I'm so mad at myself. They're punishing themselves. They feel like poetic justice is that you guys should part ways because they feel like, well, I don't deserve pile 3. And then I wish for a fresh start. So they do want, and in their heart of hearts, they wish to have a fresh start with you. So there is that. And then it says duality, can we kiss and make up? So they do wish also that you guys could get back together or reunite or kiss and make up. So it's interesting because you guys have a ton of relationship dynamics in this pile. You also have a lot of, self-punishing, self-doubting kind of energy here. It's not showing love, but it's showing repentance, remorse, trying harder, doing better. So it's very interesting dynamic here. It's not quite showing love, but it is showing like wanting to work on it. Which, if that your person's willing to work on it, which it looks like they still do want to, that can grow. So let's see. Or if you guys have been in love before and maybe their actions have messed it up, there's, sometimes they can repair and heal it, which can re-spark love anew. But I would say right now, you guys aren't in that place as of now. But let's see here. Are there like soulmate, truth, love, twin flame, divine destiny stuff here? We get retreat. So definitely with hermit and parting ways, it's time to disconnect from the world. So your person may want to kind of retreat and have some alone time with you, or they may be retreating right now because of the situation. Reconciling. I don't feel like they want to abandon you. So that's actually important to clarify, because they do get reconciliation. So they do want to clarify that they would like to still work on it, even if they need to retreat for now, or if you guys need to cool off, or they're sorry, they retreat and come back, they retreat and come back. That might just be their behavior or their pattern. More of that. Here you go, you guys. Here's new love. I feel like you guys could grow love anew in this connection, because there's definitely a need for a repair so that you guys can kind of tap back into the love you used to have, or that you guys can tap into a connection that can blossom into love, because I am getting the love card here with the new love. So I would say that is very promising. So I love it. And very soon. Okay. So love very soon. This is probably like you guys just need to kind of crack into that, because right now it needs to bloom or blossom into that. But I do get love very soon. If you guys can repair this connection, then I do feel like you guys can have this. But they're also saying love yourself first. So your person has to love themselves first, and then you need to love yourself first, so that you guys can tap into loving each other. Because this is something where the love can be re-sparked, or it can be created and deepened as this connection goes along or gets repaired. So this is probably a connection in disarray. But there's a lot of promise with this connection. There's a lot of potential here. I do feel like your person does have a lot of genuine sincerity, even though they have a difficult time with this. But as an additional thing I'm going to do for you, which I haven't done for the other piles actually, I am going to take, not the whole thing because it's too big and it's too much, but I'm just taking a chunk, and then from that chunk I will take a little bit in the middle. I'm going to take 3 cards from this deck to give some bonus final messages for you in regards to you and your person. So 3 bonus messages. Do they love you? Could be advice. It could be messages from your person. We'll take those. Okay, we'll take 4. I think that's 4. We have responsibility. Oh, it's 5. Okay. We have giving and receiving. We do have healing. That's, I think, more like the overarching energy. We have silver vibrations. And we have laughter. All right, so some advice for you guys and things you guys can do in this connection. I have laughter here. So I feel like if you guys can get more into the fun of this connection, and I feel like your person when they do try to make you laugh and they are trying to lighten this connection up, it's not to make light of it, or it's not because they can't move forward or be serious. Because you might be interpreting it as like, oh, they just want to have a good time. They're not serious. They come in and out. They just charm me. They just leave. I feel like that might be their attempt at a repair. So I think they're trying to make you laugh to kind of get you guys back to a good spot so that you guys can have this healing energy, which is in this card here. So there is that. And then silver vibrations, what this says is, it says, your vibration is being raised to a higher level. You may be feeling that you are in this world, but somehow not of this world. This is the magic of creation at work in your life. As silver starlight enters your aura, your energy field will become finer, giving you a stronger connection to your spirit and bringing greater purpose to your life. So you guys might feel like you guys connect, but then you don't connect. You're in this world and then not in this world. So silver vibrations, as I feel like also when your person tries to make you laugh, that's their attempt to raise your vibration and raise the energy of this connection for a healing. And then I get giving and receiving, where it says the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal breath, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So I feel like you both are actually working through some of this giving and receiving energy. So I feel like in this connection, if it has been too imbalanced, that especially if they're like excessively giving and then pulling back completely, and then they're all here and then they're all gone, I feel like this giving and receiving energy needs to be more balanced, and there needs to be more consistency, which it does seem like they do intend to do, and they are trying. And then I get responsibility. So then it says, do what feels right for you above all else. It is impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You have responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. So I do feel like in this particular case that regardless of this whole reading, whether they love you or they don't love you, or they're going to love you later, or they used to love you, it's more like you need to do what's right for you, for sure, at the end of the day. I'm sure you already know this, but if that's just extra confirmation for you, if you've been feeling that or sensing it, it's really about prioritizing you, especially because it's really about that love yourself first energy. So this is important for you, and so your person needs to take responsibility. Hopefully they will. It seems like they want to. Whether you take them back or forgive them or whatever, that's up to you. I feel like this connection here has some struggles that you guys are thinking about how can you work through. And I think that your person wants to. I think they care for you enough to try. And I feel like you guys can get the love in this connection if you guys were to work on this. So, and of course it takes both of you to want to. So your person also has to want to, and you also have to want to. But I feel like there's a potential here, you guys. That's fun. But feel free to keep checking in with me, and we'll keep looking deeper at this. If you guys feel like this wasn't your pile or didn't resonate with you, no worries. Pick another pile or another video. I am going to leave you guys here. Let me know. You know what? No, I feel like I want to have like a final, I don't know. I feel like the reason why I can't do a different final message, we'll do it. Okay. I'm just going to do, and this, it's off topic, but I'm not going to end with my little spiel yet. I'm just going to do a one unicorn blessing for this connection as like a final message for you. So, final unicorn blessing. Then we'll end it. Okay, I love it. It says, I can't know if you can see it, but it says, relax, everything's okay. And it says, don't worry, it's all going to be fine. So, I do feel like that's a beautiful final message for you in regards to your person. So, I feel like they do want to work on it, and I feel like they are sincere with trying to work on it with you. Now I'm going to end it. So, I hope that you guys have liked this fireplace session. I hope that, if you do, please leave in the comment section if you want me to do more of them or not. I have a few videos in this series, and then we can do more as we go along if you want to. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If this didn't resonate, pick another pile or another video. This was pretty specific, and it was a little bit delicate of a session here tonight. So it seems like, you might be going through a tough time. If you aren't and you're good with your person, feel free to pick another pile. Some of the other piles are, different in that way, or a different video. And if you liked it, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to become updated of when I release new videos. So I will see you guys next time. I hope you have enjoyed being with me tonight. I have enjoyed having you here in my living room, in my fireplace. See you later. Bye, guys.